All right, y'all. Welcome to the Extra Hour with KD.
And Darryl Washington.
And we got the amazing, the beautiful, the most talented, Miss Aliya. What's up? Thank you so much, Aliya, for taking the time to come here to Chicago. First to do your master class, and then to actually take the time to interview with us. So we're super excited to have you.
Thank you. It's my absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So over the past 2 years, you've had major success from the BET Awards, Soul Train Awards, when you perform with Tank.
Okay, give a clap behind those.
Nicki Minaj.
Queen.
Forgot I even did those things.
Queen.
Your own Queens and Lettles tour.
Yeah.
And now your master class. And I think everyone sees the product. You know, everyone sees you as the amazing Aliya, but no one really understands, you know, sometimes the work that's put into it.
Yeah.
So can you talk about, like, the actual grind? Like, what did it really, really take to get to where you are now?
Well, I want my queens to know that, yes, I grind it out, but it's not hard work. It's actually fun. It's actually me just appreciating the journey and just going about it day by day and just being constantly inspired and just wanting to create more and more and more and become better and better. But, you know, the grind is, you know, just appreciating the music, the new music that comes out and what's trending and all of that, and just having fun. Like, my queen, I don't struggle. It's really not hard work, but what the work is being consistent and not, you know, comparing your material to anybody else's. You know what I'm saying? It's being confident within yourself and being true to yourself and just being grounded. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the people keeping the people around you nice and pure, and merely not doing these things for a product, really. It's really just doing it because you want to. So all of the things that had came into my journey, I never really asked for. It just came, you know, by the graces of my universe and my God or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow, so you're just like booked to capacity. And come on now.
Yeah.
Checks.
Yeah, they just come. I mean, once when you're energy, it's all about energy. My queens know that. My queens know that it's all about energy and about what you put out. And once when that is right, then nothing can stop you after that.
I mean, I guess with that being said, I guess it's not hard to be motivated. So you just keep going. You just keep pushing yourself. So what are some key things that motivate you?
Some key things that motivate me are honestly my fans and my supporters and just everybody who loves me. I never thought that I would become this person that people look to for answers, and they just praise me like I'm God, and they are the ones that support me because it's like, wow, I just want to keep making them proud. I want to be the queen that they always see me to be, that they see me to be every single day. So really it's my supporters and my fans, because when I think that I'm doing something, when I think that I put out something that's whack, they actually turn it into something that's great, and I'm like, oh, you guys really like this? Oh, okay, well, let me just keep going. So it's really them, my fans, my supporters. The love of my life, Tally, shout out to him. He really keeps me in place. He makes sure that my energy is right. And my team that believes in me. Like, I really did start out from nowhere. I was merely just this dancer that had a dream, and to have a business turn into this, it's crazy. So my team, my fans, and the love of my life. That's it.
That's good. Do you have anyone who inspires you?
Oh, of course. I have, you know, it's the Beyonce, the J-Lo, the Janets. Though I think those three queens are the ones that I really see myself in. I've always saw myself in the three of them. So, yeah.
What I must say, when I attended your master class yesterday, that I truly appreciate you taking the time to, one, have everyone introduce themselves and say a reason why they are here for your class.
Yeah.
And then for you to actually give us teachings of lessons that you want us to take away out of it.
Yeah.
And it was really deep because when you see you dance, you know, people think sometimes it can be all about the splits, the twerking, but you're making it you're taking your platform and making it deeper to empower young women about winning and about knowing that success, you don't have to depend on anyone else for success. You have to depend on yourself.
Right.
Kind of. So
right.
I just appreciate you taking the time to do that. It made me feel special. Like, when I left, I was empowered. I was like, I'm going to take over the world. And actually, I had a similar experience when you were saying how you started out and the woman was kind of like, didn't want you to be more successful than her.
Didn't want me to be great, right.
I had the same experience with a radio personality that I worked with.
Okay.
And it was, no, seriously, he knows, he
I was a
witnessed
witness
this.
firsthand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because she felt she was, the Charlemagne the God of Chicago. So here I am, this younger girl coming in, and she wanted to take me under her wings and mold me to be this radio person. I'm just kind of like, but it wasn't from a genuine place.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Well, she probably wanted to, yes, take you under her wing, but then keep you under her wing and make sure you don't go nowhere else.
Come on, y'all preaching today. Testify today, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on now.
No, that's exactly what it is. And what most of my fans don't know that I was actually in customer service. So I was a server for 2 years and a host. I was first a host for about a year in a restaurant, for a sushi restaurant, and then I went and worked at California Pizza Kitchen, and I was a server. And what their concept of the whole restaurant is, if your customer does not leave happy, which every restaurant should go by these words, if your customer does not leave happy with the experience, not only with the food, but with the experience, since that's why you go to a restaurant, to get a better experience from the server that's serving you, that's bringing you their food, you know what I mean, then you didn't do your job, whether you brought the right food or not, you know what I'm saying? So I always made sure that I came with personality. I always made sure that they had some type of smile, some type of laugh in their face. And you don't know what people go through. So for you to be a server and meet strangers every single day, it's kind of your job to, brighten up their day, just give them an experience. So when I said that I would have my own class, I didn't want to just give them their food. I didn't want to just give them choreography that they can get from everybody else. I want to give them an experience that they can actually take with them and, place the concepts that they learn and place it in their everyday lives. So that's really what it's about. I don't think my fans really know that, but that's kind of like what my background is and, where it all stems from.
And I love when we did the Queens and Littles tour, when you shed light on your fans to come on stage and speak about their win. Can you talk more about that? I think that was just so like...
Yeah, so most of the times when I, put my queens on the spot and I ask them to share with us a win, they get nervous. They don't know, maybe they think their win is a little too small or too big, whatever it is. And what I want my queens to understand is just a win is just a win, and a win is not for anybody else. For you sharing this win, it's not for everybody else. It's not to impress anybody. It's not to validate you. It's just, you know what, let me just speak on something that actually makes me feel good. And let me actually convince myself that I'm actually doing great. Maybe I don't have $1 million in my pocket, or maybe I'm not, in this mansion, or maybe I don't have all the things that I want, but I'm still winning. This process and me getting from point A to point whatever, I'm still winning in that process. But, it took a little bit for my queens to come up on stage, as, we go from a classroom all the way to a stage with lights, and, it's a little more scary, but you find that when one person opens up and, speaks something very personal to them, it actually inspires the other queens to speak on maybe something even deeper. So I remember there was this one queen who came up, there was actually two queens. One queen that came up, I believe it was in Detroit, and she came up and shared that she had cancer. She was battling cancer for a long time, and her experience with that, and the eye-opening moments that she's had. And then she turned around and it said, what does it usually say? Like cancer? It didn't say cancer-free, but it said, I don't know, it just said something smart like that, like something cute and witty, saying that she overcame it, like she's cancer-free now, it was an amazing moment. Everybody was like, oh my God, this is a sad story, she has cancer, oh my goodness, but she was like, I got through it, that was my win, and she turns around and then it revealed that she didn't have cancer, so that was great. Another one was this queen, she said... She started just crying. Like that was the part of the tour where people just started to get emotional, and it was like, wow, this brand is something much more than, like you said, than the splits and the twerky. So she just started crying. And she pointed at her dad that actually pushed her on stage. She pointed at her dad and was like, my dad got me through this, that, and the other. And, like, he is my win. My parent, like, my provider, my best friend is my win. And so that was a really touching moment because I could really relate to that. But, Yeah, the win, honestly, this win circle and sharing those things and giving my queens that light to just be themselves and just to open up, like that's really what Queens and Letos is
So,
about.
like, these classes are like a lifestyle change.
Okay, he was like, damn, I didn't know about
that. I was really intrigued by
it very much.
He should have came.
It very much is.
So men, that was going to be one of my questions. Men are welcome to these classes.
Men are absolutely welcomed. I was like, because yes, although it's called Queens and Letos, I'm like, damn, maybe I should think of another name that can, that's more for everybody. Mm-hmm. But Queens just represents royalty and just that rich
Your Majesty
type situation. Yeah, and so if a king wants to come and take classes, he can come and take a class whether he wants to wear heels and be feminine with us, or if he wants to change up the choreography and dance with the queens, just like how Tally kind of does, like he changes up the choreography so it makes it more of partner work. They can absolutely do that too. My class is open to anybody.
So for someone like me who just heard all of this wonderful information, like what is 3 things that I can take away from this? Like I already heard confidence. That's number 1. Like give me 2 more things.
Gosh. Damn. I mean, I can't even put this into 3 because there's just
right,
so much
it's just
more.
Like a list, like
right.
it's like 10, it's just
right.
20, so much.
Confidence, self-love, and happiness. Confidence, self-love, happiness, sex. I'm just kidding.
We're going to get to that.
Booty, twerking. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, no, it's those 3 things kind of sum it all up. Happiness, being happy, doing something that you love to do every single day and not stopping until you find that thing. Confidence, we want to be confident in ourselves. We don't want to compare us to anybody else because I keep telling my queens, there's no one is you. Why try to be a Beyonce when you can be you? Why try to be Aliya Janell when there's already Aliya Janell? There's nobody like you. You know what I'm saying? It's really about being confident in who you are, how you came out, how you feel, whatever it is, how you got brought up, whatever your story is, being confident in that, and self-love, loving yourself, loving every bit of yourself.
And you are very much in love.
Well,
okay.
With Hallie.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it right now.
Right.
So what was like the first thing that came in your mind when he came on stage? Because I know you had no clue. Like,
I had
no
clue.
Yeah.
When I watched the video, Khadijah had it on her Insta story. I was like, oh, this is so.
I had no clue, but the thing is okay. So once when he came out, it's the family that kind of reveals everything. Because Tally is the type of guy to do that. To come out, like he knows that it's my last show. He knows what it means to me. And he is that type of man to do that. To come out and, for no reason though, to come out and sing for me. So I thought it was like just a cute little thing. Like, oh, he wants to come out, whatever, he wants to sing, have his shine. I was great, But then when I saw the family come out, it was my family that came out. I already knew that they were going to be there, but I didn't know his family was going to be there. So when they came out, I was like, oh, bitch. It's about to go down. But no, engagement and marriage and all of that is something that we're very, like, we talk about that all the time, especially me. I was so excited for it. And I know he's the type of man to not, he's a type to where he doesn't want to, get into all of that until he's in the right space. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, emotionally, financially, whatever it is. So I was like, okay, you know what? This is your moment. I want you to be comfortable, because a woman is just sitting pretty waiting for this ring, okay? But it's like the man, once when he does that, he's taking on, another responsibility, and he wants to be the man. He wants to be the provider. He wants to be my superhero. You know what I'm saying? So the last conversation I had with him was, do it when you're ready. I'm going to be ready whenever, bitch. Hopefully sooner than later. Right. But you know what? Do it when you're ready. This is your moment. I want you to be good. I don't want you to do it for any other reason but you just wanting to, and whatever it is. So when he came out, I really wasn't expecting that. Like, I wasn't expecting this. I was probably expecting it next year. Like, 2019, like, that was the year. So the fact that he did that, that just topped my whole tour experience, my whole year, everything. Like, he he got me, bitch.
He got you
Right,
good.
he got me.
So
Yeah.
what's the wedding plans looking like? Where we getting married at?
It's a
Chicago?
secret. Honestly, no. So wedding, I really want to take my time, y'all. Like anybody that's listening, I really want to just take my time. Like I want to be engaged for a little bit. I want to just call on my fiance for, maybe like a year tops. But wedding plans is probably looking like maybe the end of next year. I'm thinking a destination wedding because I wanna get married in a whole other world. I want to marry him in a whole other world that I didn't even know of. And then we're gonna come back, and then it's the real party where everybody is gonna be invited to.
We're gonna be invited.
Bitch, yeah.
Let's talk
I want everybody to know that this wedding is going to be so lit. Like people, not everybody's gonna be there for my ceremony. My ceremony is strictly for my family,
Mm-hmm.
for my, for us, and for the people that we love the most. And then the party, bitch, that's like my hairstylist is coming, y'all's coming, like we might be selling tickets because people don't know that Tally is a star just like me. So I'm going to be performing. I'm going to perform a solo.
I can't wait.
He's gonna come. He's gonna perform his solo. We're gonna perform together, have our little on the run moment, and then the Queens is gonna come out. His group is gonna come out. Like everybody's gonna come out. Nikki's gonna come out. I'm just kidding.
Right, don't tell us
Nikki, if you don't know this, you're performing at my wedding, okay?
Come on, Nikki. Come on, please. Come.
Right. I know. Yeah. So it's gonna be fun.
This is exciting. So about Nikki,
Mm-hmm.
what has your experience been working with her?
Nikki, see, people like to. So when the beginning of this experience.
Right, take it back. Like, explain it.
Right,
back
yeah,
to
take it
Charlie.
back.
Let's take it way back.
So let's take it way back. So I remember I was in New York when this call had came in. I didn't even know it was Nicki Minaj. It was like, like this artist. I'm pretty sure you're going to be excited about, who this is or whatever. I can't disclose it now, but you're going to be very excited. And I was like, okay, cool. So I was thinking like Sierra. I was thinking Nicki. I was thinking, who did I think? Oh, Rihanna. Those three were the three that popped up. I was like, B, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it would happen like this. But so I counted her out. But bitch, if it was her, bitch, that would have been amazing. But it ended up being Nicki Minaj. And automatically all of the dancers and choreographers, was warning me of their scary stories. Oh my God, I remember that. I remember when I did this with her and then she had just done this, that, and the other. And oh, don't look at her in the eye because, she doesn't like it when people look at her in the eye. And oh, but you got to make sure that you're smelling good because if she smells something that doesn't smell good, she's going to kick you out and fire you and she'll go out. All of these scary stories, I'm like, come on now. Like, you're already, why are you trying to taint my experience? Like,
right.
I haven't even had a chance to get to know her myself.
Right.
So so I went into it like, I don't care about the scary stories. If you have a scary story for me, do not tell me because that's not going to be my experience. Does that make sense?
Right.
Like, why do that to somebody? Just, it's Nicki Minaj. Like, that's cool, right?
Right.
That's cool.
And the name
There's
itself
so many
is
people
Nicki
that would,
Minaj.
yeah,
Right.
like, that's damn near Beyonce. That's damn near J-Lo. Like, she's top of her game, right? So I told myself, so I didn't want to be scared of something that wasn't real yet. You know what I mean? And exactly that is what happened. Is not exactly the scary stories, but because I didn't let the scary stories scare me, like, it was the best experience. I had a cute little heart-to-heart with her. The first rehearsal I had, me and my assistant Ariane, we stayed into the studio. We stayed in the studio until like 4 a.m. just talking with her, just going back and forth. Because I feel like, we don't know what celebrities go through. We don't know what happens behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't believe everything that happens, everything that you see on Instagram and the internet, because it's like, it is meant to entertain you. It is meant to be thinking all of these things.
Right.
Like, how do you know that it's even real? You know what I'm saying? So when I understood that and just realized that Nikki is just like me, and you know what I'm saying? Like, she's a human being, she has status, she does what she loves to do every day, and she's just another woman that has feelings, you know? So when I started treating her like that, just another human, just woman to woman, artist to artist, creator to creator, it was an amazing experience. We became really cute friends, I think that's why she got inspired to put me in her Chun-Li teaser.
Right.
It was just me and her, bitch. That experience was
Right, please tell me about
That
that. Like,
experience
what
was
was your
crazy.
experience like when you first walked on the set and met her for the first time on set? Like,
Okay, so the first time I met her was actually for her audition. She was looking for dancers.
okay.
I was like, I think I had washed my hands. I didn't know she was gonna be there. She was literally sitting behind the audition table or whatever, and my hands were wet. I was like, "Hey, what's up, Nikki?" Like, I just wanted to get it out. I wanted to let her know that I was, loud and outgoing or whatever. And I was like, "Sorry, my hands are wet." So she just gave me her fist like this and was like, she was like, "What's up?"
I can see
I was
her.
like, sit down, But yeah, no, that experience was good. The first project that came out was her Barbie Tings video. I choreographed that. From Barbie Tings was Chun-Li, choreographed that. She put me in there. I think we had been on set for the whole day, bitch. It was like, I think I got to set.
That was the time.
Right,
That was tired.
I got to set at like 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And then she's like, "Why aren't you dressed?" I'm like, "For what?" She was like, "We're not about to do this scene real quick?" I was like, "Oh." She was like, "Do you not want to?" And she gave me those Nikki eyes. She was like, "Do you not want to?"
Right, that.
Yeah. She was like, "Do you not want to?" I'm like, no. I'm like, let's get it. 4 a.m. I was like, bitch, I am not trying to be a part of no music. I'm not trying to twerk nothing. I'm just wanting to get home, bitch. My man's looking for me, okay? It is 4 a.m. Like 12 hours on set. And she got her makeup artist together. She came and did my makeup, put on a cute little wig, the Chun-Li buns, and she put me in an outfit, and then we just did the teaser. Everybody needs to know that teaser that came out was not choreographed. It was not planned. It was literally me vibing off of her vibing off of me. So it was really just magic that happened, and she put it out. It was so cool.
So Nikki is just an all-around great person, a boss. Because, like, I myself, because y'all know I love Nicki Minaj.
Child, Darryl goes crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I get tired of when I see blogs and stuff coming for her character.
Right.
And coming for her work and coming for everything she's done over the years. Like, she's laid out a body of work for the next female rappers to come in. And for everybody else, it's just, it gets tiring. It's like, it's finally good to see someone firsthand who's worked with her. Like, no, false, lies.
Yeah,
done.
until you experience something for yourself, until you see it with your own eyes, we really do not know. So, like, why feed into all of this drama that's happening? Like, I really just stay away from that. Unless it has my name on it, or Queen Stiletto's, or any of my family members, or my man's name, that has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. So, as far as I know, yes, Nicki Minaj has been nothing but great to me. She's given me, amazing experiences, put out a video of just me and her. Like, what? She gave me a really good experience, and that's all that I got. She's a good person as far as I know. Now to somebody else, I don't know, but that's not me. So
To Cardi B.
She choked.
Right. I mean, but
What?
I can see. I know that you're gonna say, of course. I can't say, but I'm assuming it's gonna be Nicki fan. But between Cardi and Nicki,
Well, what's just your overall take
on their
this?
whole beef that they
But
have?
that's finally it's over. But
that doesn't have my name on it. Doesn't have
got
Queen
Queen
Stiletto's
Stiletto's on
name.
it.
Doesn't have
Come on,
Sally's
come
name
on
on it.
now,
Like,
yes.
that is not my problem. Why is everybody getting so, like, it's funny to me why why they make it their problem. Like, you, ma'am, sir, you are not in this. What you find about? Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. I guess, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I really, it does not make sense to me. I don't know. How do we even know if that there's beef, though? Like, how do we know that people are not just making this up? Because as far as I know, Nicki and Cardi is, yes, both making their money. They're both on it. They're both, all over the gram. They probably making money off of this fake fight. What if this was a fake fight? They're making money. Their names is everywhere. All of the attention is on them. Like, how do we know that this is not a fake fight? You know what I'm saying? And then I guess some shoe thing happened where someone had thrown a shoe. I would like. How do we know that wasn't planned?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that beef has nothing to do with me. Although I worked with Nicki, that does not mean that I can't do any Cardi B song or I can't work with Cardi B in the future. Like, if Cardi B offers me a job, like, and she's talking right with that money,
With
bitch,
that check, right?
I'm sorry, nobody's stopping my bag. I got a wedding to pay for, right? Like, I got a wedding to pay for, so Nicki, it was great. You know what? I'm gonna work with Cardi, but you know, if you wanna hire me again, bitch, I'll come right back. Or if you never want to talk to me again, then shows me the type of person that you are. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that. It's just as simple as that. Why make it a problem? Why? No, it's not. It is not rocket science. If a Cardi B song is good, then I'm a choreograph to that. If a Nicki song is good, then I'm a choreograph to that. If they beefing, has nothing to do with me. I'm sorry. I hope you guys hash it out. You know. That's it. That's all I have to say, really.
Right.
Well, see, the queen doesn't spoke about it, so
Right. You know?
So are you going on tour with Nicki when she comes here?
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet. She has a lot of. I know she has a. So this is where I kind of get caught up because a lot of the times I have to make a decision between, you know, going on tour and working with Nicki or, you know, going to China or going to the Netherlands to host a Queens and Letos class. So a lot of the times it's Queens and Letos or celebrity or Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? Is it being, you know, is it your brand or someone else's brand? Is it working for yourself or working for somebody else? And then both of those things are like, it's so great that that's my problem. You know what I'm saying? It's so great that, you know, I'm choosing between a top celebrity and my own business. And I mean, I really don't have an answer for you here. I'm gonna let the universe handle it. Whatever I'm supposed to do, I'm gonna do. If I can make both of them work at the same time, if I can be on Nicki Minaj's tour and then while I'm, you know, in that city, teach a class so I can tend to my fans and, you know, Queens and Letos, I'll be so happy to do that. So we'll just see. I mean, I'm gonna just let it fall into place, to be honest with you.
So in the future, do you have more master classes that you're gonna have around the country?
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. I got my tour manager here, Meek Management. You know, I got, you know, Pat Robertson here. This is my family, is my sissy-in-law, my brother-in-law, or whatever. And we're working together in making my own tour again and, you know, traveling to different countries for my master classes. I definitely want to hit every major city in this world with my class and with my talking, with my preaching. I definitely, you know, want to do that.
You was preaching to me over here. I was like, hey,
I should have came to
I have a lot to say. I really have a lot to say. And the fact that this little Cali girl or whatever, you know, as young as she is, and now she's this, you know, this person that everybody praises, and now she's like this celebrity. Like, anybody can do this. You just gotta love it.
Consistency.
You gotta love it. You gotta be consistent. You gotta want it. You know, some people are so talented, but sometimes they don't want the fame. Maybe they don't wanna be a celebrity. They just wanna do what they do, and that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about what your intention is, what you really want. What do you want? What do you want? And that's it. You know. So, yeah, I'm going to keep on with this journey. It's going to be great. It's going to be crazy. And anybody can do it. Not everybody, you guys do not have to work a 9-to-5 job to get money. You guys don't.
Mm-hmm.
You really, it's not that. We don't have to follow this list that everybody, you know, says that it's not about the rat race. Everybody wants to get into this rat race because that's all that we know. And that's what you're supposed to do, right? This rat race. You got to go, it's this big circle that you follow, and you don't have to do that. You can actually step out and be in your own world and work for yourself and actually wake up happy every single day, make your own schedule. Or maybe I don't want to work today, bitch. I'm going to lay in bed and, you know, do this, that, and the other. And you can do that, and it's going to be okay. And then the next day you go ahead and do what you do. And then all of a sudden the universe offers you $1 million to do exactly what you did. Like, and then you take it, and then people love you. Like, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
I wish I would have known you, like, 5-6 years ago before I went to college.
Right.
I should have met Aliya Janell to have this speaking, so I would have known not to go to college.
Right.
But to kind of not to follow that list that was given to me by my family.
If you go to college, there's nothing wrong with working for somebody. There's nothing wrong with being in the 9-to-5 world. There's nothing wrong with going to college and being there for 4 years, but just as long as you have the right reasons to do that.
Right.
You know, most of the times I ask my queens, why is it that you're going to college? Like, what is it that you're studying? And they're studying this, but my answer to me going to college is,
Like for what? Like why?
they say, I don't know. I don't know why I'm going to college. Because what? What are you studying? Oh, I'm studying this, that. So that's what you want to do? Like, that's your dream? No, I just wanted to take a class or whatever. This is the only class that was open. And it's like, damn. Well, I hope you fall in love with it. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that you consistently do every single day, and the classes that you take, and whatever occupancy that you're in. Like, I hope it serves you. Why do things that don't serve you? You know what I'm saying? If your answer is I don't know to dancing, or I don't know to going to college, or I don't know why I'm at this radio station, then why are you even there? Why?
So because she over here getting deep now.
I know,
some deeper questions now. But someone who's like lost their way, who's just like ready to give up their dreams, what would you say to them?
What's the why? Why? What's the reason? Because I feel like people give up their dreams, and people just are like, wanting to take the easier way out, which is, going back to that list or whatever, is because they look at, I was just telling this to my queens yesterday in classes, they look at the destination. They look at, well, if I dance, I want to be just like Aliya Janell, but being just like Aliya Janell is unreachable to me. Like, how can I be just like Aliya Janell? Well, why dance in the first place if I can't be Aliya Janell? Okay, let me go back to California Pizza Kitchen. Why sing? If I sing, then I need to be just like Beyonce, maybe even bigger than Beyonce. I can never be like Beyonce. She has this money, she has Jay-Z, she has this, that, and the other. Well, damn. If I can't be like Beyonce, then why sing? I wanna do makeup. I wanna be Kim Kardashian's makeup artist. I wanna do Nicki Minaj's makeup. But they already have makeup artists, and those makeup artists probably did this, that, and the other, and they're living here, and they're doing this. I can't do that. So why be a makeup artist? Fuck it. No, I'm not going to do it. They look at all of the things that you're supposed to have, but why can't it just be like, I want to do makeup, and that is it? I want to do makeup, period. That's it. Why do you want to do makeup? Because it makes me feel good. I like doing makeup. It intrigues me to paint a face and to contour, make you look like something else, and it just intrigues me. It serves me, period. I don't need to explain after that. I don't need to become anything else. I don't need to make money off of it. Now, if I do, if Kim wants me to, be my makeup artist, if $1 million is offered. If $1 million is offered, then cool. That's even greater. Take it. But that shouldn't be the reason, you know what I'm saying, why I start something. Right. So I feel like I feel like most people give up on their dreams because they're scared of, not getting something when it's just, I just want to do it,
Oh, she dropping gems over here.
Gem.
I know. I hope I make sense, because sometimes I just go out. I just go on a rant.
Like, passion.
I get very passionate, and I just flow, and I just hope it makes sense. That's all.
It does. But you have a purpose. That's the thing. That's what I love about you. You have a purpose. Like, you're not just here to be here and I have 1,000 views and following. It's like, no, you have a purpose.
Yeah, no, I want anybody who's listening, my 1 million followers does not define me. The fame and the popularity does not define me at all. I'm gonna continue to be this person that I am. People don't know that I have all of this information. And look, I'm not the most, sometimes I be thinking wrong. Sometimes sometimes I'm human too. Sometimes I have some negative thoughts and some negative feelings or whatever, but then I also can jump out of it and be like, oh, okay, nope, let me redirect my thoughts. That thought is not serving me. So you know what? Let me, whatever it is. So listen, I'm not, it may seem like I know it all, but I don't. All that I know is that I do not know everything. Okay, I am still willing to learn. I am still open to new information. But as far as what I know now, I would love to just give and to teach and to give it to somebody else and have them follow their dreams and have them, vouch with me. Like, it really works. The way, everything that she just said, like, I followed that for about 5 years or whatever it is, whatever the case might be, and it works. And now I get to do what I love to do every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I want. I just want people to do what they love to do because I get to do that.
Well.
So.
And
that says it, yeah.
On a light note now. Let's bring it back. You have some smiles and stuff.
Okay,
now.
yeah, what's up?
Because I want to ask a question for the guys. All the guys
girl.
want to know, because you dance with their idol, their wife, their whatever they want to call it. How does the booty feel? How does the booty feel?
Whose booty?
Nicki Minaj's booty.
Bitch. You do not want to get close. I don't know.
Break me. Ooh.
I think so. I'm getting intimidated by that thing.
No, I'm not intimidated.
I'm just like, you know what? She's gonna stay in that world. Let me be in this world over here. So I have never felt Nicki's booty, and as far as I know, that thing bounces, and it has
mind of its own.
Mind of its own,
literally.
Exactly. And I'm gonna just let it be.
Let it be.
I'm gonna let it be.
Let it.
If it need me, then
let
I'll
go.
go. Yeah, right.
Let God.
But no, exactly. But as far as I'm concerned,
Stay
put right there.
Don't move. Don't move. Salati, don't move.
Exactly.
All right, Leah. Well, thank you so much again for taking the time to interview with us.
Yes.
We love
my
you
pleasure.
dearly. No, Chicago loves you. You have a special place with us.
Thank
She
you.
got a special place in my heart. I think she might be my new Oprah.
Right.
Shoot.
I'm about to start
I need
playing.
to have a master class with her.
Right, okay.
Every morning on my way to work, listen to Aliya.
Right, I really should.
Get your own podcast.
You hear that? Who is that? You hear that? iTunes, Spotify,
Apple, Tidal. Come on
Tidal.
Oh yeah.
Aliya Janell, right? Queens and Letos needs his own radio podcast. Okay.
Speak that to existence.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. Watch.
Speak that to existence.
Watch. If I put
What's
my mind
coming
to
next?
it, right? If
And
I
what
put my
happened?
mind to it, and I really think about it, bitch, I'm
It's
gonna
gonna
have my own
happen.
podcast. Right. So.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you again, Aliya.
Thank
and
you
where
so
can
much,
they find
y'all.
you at? What's your social media?
They can find me at, on Instagram, the Aliya Janell. That's TheAliyaJanell. And that's pretty much for all of my social media handles. Twitter, what else is there? Snapchat. It's Aliya Janell, bitch. I'll see you there.
All
Yes,
right,
sis.
look out for
See you
her
at the
master
top.
classes, y'all. Y'all gonna get
Yes.
a good twerk and a
Okay.
good tear.
Right. A twerk is here.
A
Right.
twerk and a tear.
Twerk is here.
Twerk and a tear.
Tear and twerk. Yeah, let's get it. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.